Imagine scrolling through Instagram and a Domino's pizza post pops up on your feed asking you to pick a number. You respond purely based on vibes and somehow you win a ticket to Oxymoron by Kenny Blaq. That is exactly what happened to me. Now, at this time, I didn't even know what Oxymoron was and I didn't know who Kenny Blaq was either. So when I found out I had won, I was just like, oh, okay. I was asked to get the ticket at the venue, so I decided to jump on Instagram and do a bit of research. I checked out Oxymoron, then I checked out Kenny Blaq, and I realized it was a mix of music and comedy. Then I saw that Baba was performing, and I was like, oh, okay, you know what? I know him, and I'm going to go just because he's coming. I'm not even going to get into the details of how I eventually got my ticket at the venue because it was a lot. But I want to say thank you to Domino's. Now let's get to the actual events. To be completely honest, I didn't know most of the performers, so I can't even come here and tell you, oh, this was the funniest, this person performed the best. What I can just tell you is I had a good time. Kenny Blaq was entertaining, in my opinion. The other performers were pretty good, and overall the show was enjoyable. But here's the funny thing. The fun I had wasn't necessarily because I was completely invested in the show. This type of event isn't usually my thing, right? But the highlight of my night was actually the people I met. I vibed with a few people sitting around me, and honestly, it just made the experience so much better. I enjoyed Tu Baba's performance, I enjoyed Spyro's performance. I danced, I laughed, and the energy in the room was amazing. The vibe was great, and everyone seemed to be having a good time. So kudos to Kenny Blaq for putting together such an amazing show. It was well organized, it was entertaining, and it was a nice experience overall. Would I go again? Honestly, I probably would, especially if the vibes are this good. And that is all on today's episode of Video Diaries with Kithemmie. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.